Today I'm going to talk about the prospect of Tesla creating its own cryptocurrency, and I've wanted to make this video, this hypothesis, for a little while. I know I'm by far not the first person to say this, but I do think I have a good roundup of crypto-related information to discuss. So of course, as you probably know by now, Tesla suspended vehicle purchases using Bitcoin over concerns about increasing use of fossil fuels for Bitcoin mining. You'll recall that Tesla did buy Bitcoin and sold a portion of it, but continues to hold. They say they will not be selling any Bitcoin and intend to use it for transactions once mining becomes more sustainable. And Elon did share a chart saying the energy usage trend over the past few months is insane. So have a look at that. And it's worth comparing it to other cryptocurrency energy usage. Bitcoin is by far leading the pack, with those like Ethereum and Dogecoin much lower on the totem pole. So returning to Elon's tweet here, he says we are also looking at other cryptocurrencies that use less than 1% of Bitcoin's energy per transaction. So while that might lead you to believe that Tesla is looking at existing cryptocurrencies, I happen to think that that specific statistic that they're honing in on would definitely be something they go after if they create their own coin. So what are the possibilities here? The first one, I think, is a fork of Dogecoin. Elon Musk is a very big supporter of Dogecoin and a big reason for the coin's mainstream adoption and high market cap. So I think Tesla could definitely fork Dogecoin, whether that's a hard or a soft fork. I'm not entirely sure as to what the best way of doing that would be, because I don't think they would want to strictly use Dogecoin. I think they would want to retain control over it somehow. However, I do agree with some members of the Tesla community in that using Dogecoin would taint the Tesla brand a little bit. That is in no way disrespect to Dogecoin and what it has accomplished. However, I think starting from scratch might actually be the better option. But knowing Elon, I think he has something in the works for Dogecoin. A fork is definitely on the table, considering his profile picture not that long ago was a fork in the road, metaphorically speaking, and a little bit of a double entendre there, as a play on words, forking a coin and also a fork in the road. Which way are they going to go with it? But for Tesla's own ground up solution, this would be the third option for them. First option, using Dogecoin. Second option, forking Dogecoin. And third option, the one I tend to like the most, is actually creating a ground up solution, which would be its own currency. Elon does have a background in the banking industry. After all, he helped create PayPal, so he knows very much about online banking and has known about cryptocurrencies for a long time. So what would they call this coin? Before I go into talk about its uses, I think they should call it X coin, just like the proposed X holding company. And also this would be a way for Elon to use it across his other companies, not just calling it Tesla coin or something like that. Also, I think X is an easily recognizable brand, just as a simple letter, and it's a way for Elon to tie back to his X.com days. Anyways, what could this coin be used for? What would the X coin be all about? It could be used for paying for Robotaxi rides in the future, and of course, Autobidder technology for the energy side of things. Energy arbitraging, that would be done on the blockchain for X coin, as well as paying for full self-driving subscriptions, and of course automotive purchases, just like Bitcoin was up until it got discontinued, and solar purchases as well, any purchase from Tesla, the Tesla store. But also insurance. Tesla could really revolutionize how they go about charging for insurance with Xcoin if they chose to, as well as the App Store, the one that will inevitably be part of Tesla's software ecosystem, paying for apps and games, services there. And finally, supercharging. I think an even more seamless way of doing supercharging would be with its own currency. But anyway, I know most of these may not seem like necessary, but I think that could be a very large base for Xcoin to start out with for Tesla related purchases and spending. So we heard from Drew Baglino on the conference call not that long ago that Tesla is indeed almost ready to make an announcement in the future if they do plan to incorporate their own currency that will be renewably focused and powered, or if they indeed choose to back Bitcoin or some other currency and not go about making their own. But anyways, I just wanted to get my thoughts out here. Let me know if you agree or disagree. I think we could be hearing an announcement sometime this year, if there is one to come. Perhaps they save it for AI Day, but I don't think it will be too long from now that we learn their true intentions, and whether taking back some of their focus on Bitcoin eventually leads to a counter currency, if you will. So anyway, please let me know your thoughts. Until next time.